working on today. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, we're just trying to. The biggest thing with the receivers and quarterbacks, especially in our system, is about rhythm. You know, it's about timing and rhythm and snap-off points with motion and understanding the timing of the quarterback when the ball's coming out and then the accuracy of the throws. And so we're going to, that's going to be a big emphasis for us this second half of spring. You know, we got a lot of things installed, and now we need to fine-tune it and get the details of routes and the throwing the ball down, so that our completion percentage keeps going up.
Was slants something?
Yeah, we're just a little off, and it's a big part of our offense, and the ball's been a little high or a little inconsistent, or maybe we're not running full speed in there. So, again, it's just another route we're trying to get the timing and the rhythm of the throw so that everybody feels comfortable and confident with what we're doing.
He's come up a lot, but Demetrius Bronson looked like he had pretty much practice today.
He does it again today. I think he's starting to surprise himself now. Today he got in the open field and made a right-hand turn. He might have scored a touchdown if he ran straight, but he just keeps playing hard. He's a good young kid. He's learning a lot of the game, but he knows how to run the football, that's for sure.
Are you surprised how well he's done this spring, given that he had a year off and was?
No, I am. He's essentially still a true freshman. It's his first time. He's had now 8 practices of college football, so I'm very impressed with his mental toughness. He really comes to work every day, focused, and really trying to learn and trying to get better.
How hard is it to gauge that position right now with the bodies you have out? I mean, you're missing half.
Well, we're really evaluating, just about 3.5 guys right now. Curtis tried to go again today. His knee got some carries, but between Willie and David, and David's got an ankle thing going there too, and Demetrius. So they're getting a lot of reps, and they're getting a lot of stuff put on film, and obviously their evaluation is going to be a lot more thorough than maybe the guys that aren't getting the reps.
Was a good one, a hamstring again today?
Yeah, the thing's just tight. The weather didn't help it today, so we'll probably try to shut him down until Friday to really just get it healthy and see what happens.
And it looked like Fouch probably had one of his better practices this week.
I thought Ronnie played well. I thought Jake played well. I think our passing game got better, and I think it'll only continue to get better as we just get into the rhythm of the passing game. We need to shore up some things in protections. Obviously, our defensive front has been doing a nice job of putting pressure on the quarterback. Their pressures, their zone pressures, they've done a nice job with. So, we just got to shore some things up front, and I think the quarterbacks will feel even more confident standing in the pocket delivering the ball.
Did you feel like you needed to send a message to the team early, Coach? It seemed like you really were kind of.
Yeah, no, I wanted to wake them up. I wanted to wake them up today. I think, they had the big scrimmage Saturday, and I think it's natural to come out on a Monday. They're back in full pads. It was raining when we first came out, and they were kind of maybe feeling a little sorry for themselves. And we need to be not only a physically tough football team, we need to be a mentally tough football team. And these elements of today's practice are something that we don't just need to be comfortable in. We need to use to our advantage, and we will. And I think they understood that, and I thought they really responded well. I thought our team period was one of the best ones we've had so far this spring. It was very spirited. Our kids were into it. They were competing, and I thought it went great. We had over 40 plays there, and they went really hard.
What did Saturday's film show you?
Well, they tried hard. Their effort was good. We just had we had some missed assignments, and with missed assignments come a little lack of attention to detail, and it's different because you get into a setting of a scrimmage where it's not scripted out, and guys have to react to a call in the huddle instead of being able to know what's coming in their sequencing of plays. And so we got a little bit of idea of guys that can respond, and we got a little idea of guys that maybe when they make a mistake, how they respond to the next couple plays. And I think that's something that we'll address and we'll get better at. I thought we had a few too many guys that when they made a mistake, they harbored it and carried it with them for the next couple downs. And we need to be a team that's able to erase that mistake from our memory and go on and play the next snap.
Fancher looked like he went off hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't look great. Anytime a lineman and it's down in his lower half of his leg, so I'm hoping it's not serious, and we'll find out here. He's going to get an X-ray.
DeAndre?
Yeah, he's got a hamstring still. The weather didn't help him today to loosen it up, so we're just going to shut him down probably at least until Friday, and just let it rest and see what happens then.
Steve, what do you attribute the inconsistent route running to? Is it because these guys are young, or is it the playbook?
I think they're a little young. I think our quarterbacks are still new to the system or young to the system. So I don't know if it's always just the inconsistency in the route running, but the timing from the quarterback as well. So we're just trying to get the two things to mesh. And I thought we got better today. I thought they did a nice job in the 7-on-7 period. And again, I thought they did a pretty good job in the team period. And I think once we shore up some protection, things will only get better as well.
Were you happy with the live aspect of the team period? Because it seemed like that was maybe the first time where you've really tried to instill the thing like, hey, we've got a running clock, we're moving the ball up and down.
Oh, it was good, and we really stressed obviously the backed up situations where we had the ball on our own 1 yard line, and understanding that situation of the game and what we're trying to do on both sides of the ball. And our defense did some nice things, the offense did some nice things, but there's really things to teach off of. And then we worked an overtime period there at the end. So there was a lot of good teaching today that we were able to build from and take from, so that we become a football team that understands the situations of the game and when we get in and what we're trying to get accomplished.
Looked like you even had to help the refs out a couple times to figure out where you needed the spot.
Yeah. A penalty on the offense on the 5 yard line is half the distance to the goal, man, not on the one. So we got to figure that out.
I just think Glenn took all the refs at once today. I was just having
Well, I'll have to look at the film, but he did have a really nice scrimmage Saturday. He caused a nice fumble there early on and put his hat on the ball and got the ball out. So, I think Coach Martin and Coach Mills over there are really just trying to give guys opportunities to show what they're about when they're going with the ones. And I know, Quentin Richardson went and played on the left side today, and I thought he did some good things too, especially in the run game.
So Ronnie Fouch with GoHuskies.com. First of all, how's spring been for you so far? 8 practices under the belt.
I'm going through a lot, learning the offense and stuff, but, it's nice to get out here and actually run the plays instead of watch film on the installations and stuff. But, we're getting in a rhythm now on offense. We're starting to figure out the offense, so, things are rolling.
So you feel like it's getting easier for you?
Yeah, it's coming to us a lot easier now that we've repped it over and over. So.
What's it like working with Doug Nussmeier so far? What's he told you?
It's been great. Coach Nussmeier is a great coach. He knows a lot about quarterbacks, and he harps on the little things with us and doesn't let us think that we have anything perfect yet. He wants us to have our feet right and our form perfect. So,
what have you seen from your receiving core so far?
They've made a lot of plays, especially the young guys, Jermaine Kearse and Devin Aguilar. These guys have stepped up when DeAndre Goodwin's injured, and they stepped up and made plays in practice. So.
Hey, Ronnie, is this the best practice you've had so far this spring, you feel?
It's hard to say. I just felt comfortable out there today. It's probably the best day I've had, just being comfortable back there and not swimming with the offense in my head while I'm dropping back and just saying, hey, I'm going to drop back and throw the ball where I got to, and I felt comfortable.
I don't know what the period is, that very first period when you're installing stuff. But it seemed like Coach Sarkisian was really kind of fired up trying to get you guys going a little bit. Did you feel maybe a little sluggish, and you guys needed some motivation to kind of get going a little bit?
Yeah, anytime you walk out to practice and it's windy and raining, it's hard to get motivated for practice. But, Coach Sark wanted us from the get-go to, be energized and, fight through the elements and play hard.
all right.
How do you like the move to receiver?
It's different. It's going to take some getting used to, but I'm a good athlete, so I'll be able to do it.
You look fairly comfortable out there, it seemed like. Catching some passes. Has it been a while since you've had a pass?
It's been a long time since I actually lined up at receiver in a scrimmage type situation and try to catch a pass. But I did a little bit in high school, played around with it, but not ever really played receiver.
Did Coach Sarkisian said they kind of came to you with the switch, so that you were okay with it? Or?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever team first, So I just deal with what's best for the team.
So it wasn't disappointing to not get a chance to see quarterback for much longer?
Of course, I was. At first, it bothered me, but after a while, it was fine. It didn't bother me that much. I got it there.
When's the last time you played receiver?
Probably when I went to Boise State camp.
Did you ever play it as a position growing up or at all?
Not in the game, no.
Yeah, okay. Do you think this will give you a better chance to see the field sooner? Is that a plus to this move?
Definitely, yeah. There's a lot of pluses to the move. I'm happy about it now. So.
And he mentioned that this might give you a chance to play on some special teams more as well. Are you more involved in special teams now?
Yeah, I do special team practice now too. So.
What are you doing there?
Trying to block punts.
How's it been trying to switch over position, learning the position since you were quarterback? You probably know the routes.
Yeah, I know the routes pretty well. There's a difference between knowing them and running them. So once I get that part down, I should go. Oh my gosh!